Good morning, everyone. It's Christian here, and I'm at the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain in Mandeville, Louisiana. Actually, in a little village called Lewisburg. I think it's still part of the town, but they just call it that. So, right, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll zoom in a little bit, but that is the Lake Pontchartrain Bridge, the longest bridge in the world, at 26 miles. I think could be, give or take a couple miles. But right out there, the last point you can see, that's about halfway. So you can't even see. New Orleans is on the other side there, but you can't see it from here if we were up a little bit. But it's a beautiful house over here. Have some palmettos along the lake. And if we go over this way, that's a private dock there. It's about elevated about 30 feet. It's got to be going to a nice house. You can't really see it, but there's actually you can see the edge of the house there. And you got a Sylvestris, looks like it. You can really zoom. Oops, sorry guys. Looks like a Phoenix Sylvestris there. So you can get away with a lot down here, right by the lake, especially on the south side of the lake in New Orleans. You're talking about a good 9B climate. This is probably a 9A on the north side. But going up to the town of Independence a little bit later on, that's going to be probably an 8B zone. So the zones kind of go real fast in Louisiana. It's only about 35 miles northwest of here, but when you're away from the lake influence, you just don't get that. You don't get a break from some of the freezes, and it gets down into the upper teens up there. Where here it'll get down to the low 20s on average. So, but yeah, it's beautiful here. Our place we're staying is about 2 houses down this way, and we are we're just relaxing before we have to go pick up our box truck. And we met some folks here that are that were just here hanging out in the morning. It seems like a nice quiet place to kind of just, I assume it's meant to be a boat landing. So the water doesn't appear to be the cleanest water, but this is what apparently washes up. I don't know if that is natural or man-made, but I'm not going to find out, and just going to assume that it's not good for you. But there's some good fishing here. There's some really cool. We went to out of all places, we went to a Thai place last night. Amazing Thai food. So I guess if you have to compete with like some of the best seafood in the country, you probably have to be a pretty good Thai restaurant to get good business in this part of the country. So, but it's nice out here. It's humid, but this is a pretty hot, humid area. It's about 72, 73, but it's comfortable. It's better than 70. It's better than it being 78, 80 degrees and sweating and humid. So yeah, I hope to get another video at my buddy's place up in Independence. I think I mentioned in the vlog that he has people who do collect various types of plants are hesitant to show parts of their nursery for fear of being robbed, and that's part of a later vlog I'm going to talk about. And he has every reason to believe that it's not like a paranoia. It really does happen to collectors. And in the palm, what I like about palms is palm people are much more laid back because they can be. There are very few palms that are extremely expensive, and it's hard to dig a palm out of the ground. It's easier to dig some other plants out of the ground. If you're digging a bulb or like a cactus caudex, you can dig that out in 5 minutes or less. So when you have a potted plant nursery, someone can back up a truck and take things. It's happened multiple times. Usually it happens out in California, though. It doesn't happen much in the rest of the country, but it'll definitely happen. It happens in Miami, West Palm Beach area too. But yeah, I want to go over that. I want to figure out a good time to move into cycads, because I haven't done really any cycad vlogs, and they're definitely a good plant to. And I know this is the Palm Fiend channel, but part of loving palms is also having companion plants, and so I want to get into some other peripheral stuff. Although cycads are also structural, they can be big and small, but they have a lot of cool colors about them. They're Jurassic. They're usually really tough, and they can handle a beating. So whether it be water, fire, Everything Mother Nature can bring upon them, or humans, they tend to outlast. So anyway, I just want to make a morning vlog here. This is going to be day 3 technically, so we got to go drop off the truck, pick up the box truck, and I will be in a U-Haul truck for the rest of the trip. I didn't vlog. Yesterday I went to go check out something in Mississippi. Did not vlog it because I didn't really have a chance to quickly drop by, but you guys will see coming up tomorrow. I'll be picking it up, and it'll be a well, you guys will just have to watch the next couple of vlogs to find out. So I'll leave that there. You don't want to watch a 10-minute vlog about me just talking about random stuff. This isn't about a certain palm or whatever. So hope you enjoyed the view, and go ahead and have any questions about Louisiana, I'll answer what I know. One thing I want to mention, obviously, I forgot. Let's walk over here real quick, because I showed this in another vlog last night. But you know, we're just walking around with some broken glass. You know, right over here we have that's Sabal minor variation in Louisiana. Well, it's because we're in Louisiana. I'm guessing it is Louisiana variation. It's growing naturally around here. We got this one here with some bamboo. But these are just kind of guys just coming up out of the ground randomly, and they're all along. You'll find them in the bushes here. And this is kind of like the way saw palmettos are, Serenoa. There's one right here. And I think we're scaring off the people that normally come down here to see the sunrise or just hang out. So there's a bigger Louisiana minor. Not even that big. They get beefy. These ones down here might be a little bit smaller because they get flooded out. I'm not quite sure. And then if we get over here, I'm just going to zoom in on this one. So those are all, they're going to have a flatter leaf. They're going to be Costa palmate, but a little bit less Costa palmate. The seeds are going to be a little bit bigger. And like, you can see this is actually not a bad plant to take a little look at. See, I assume this is a property that just hasn't been built on. But you can see the old flower bracts there. But it gets these big, flatter, see how the leaf's a lot flatter than your average palmetto. This one here doesn't have that bend like you normally see. So, but there's actually seed on this one, and if someone from the vlog is like, "Hey, can you bring me some seed?" I'll pick it up, or I'll pick it up off a nearby one. If I want to get that, I might have to get into that ditch. So I'll find one that's a little more accessible. I didn't bring any shoes with me, so I'm wearing the same sandals the whole time. I'm sure you guys would love to know that. So yeah, this is just, you know, live oaks, Spanish moss. Some Sabal minors, you know, palmettos mixed in, although palmettos are not native here. They're native all the way to Bald Head, you know, Cape Fear, Bald Head Island in North Carolina, and about as far west as, I want to say, a little bit west of Tallahassee. I think they might go a little bit further than that. They might go further into the Panhandle and into Alabama, but they've been introduced all the way across. So when you get into Houston area is where you start seeing this hybrid of Sabal texana, which is not a legitimate species, mixed with, or Sabal mexicana mixed with Sabal palmetto, and they call it Sabal texan or Sabal brazoria, or Brazoria County, which is just southwest of Houston. It's a beautiful. They're big and beefy, and they're not quite mexicana, but they're not palmetto. And I drove down there, and I was trying to figure out what it was, and I think it's just a mix. I think it's just the way, excuse me, that two species just kind of naturally reach each other. I'm sorry, artificially reach each other through humans just planting them. So anyway, I will leave that there. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about Sabal minor, Sabal texana, Sabal brazoria, Lake Pontchartrain, and subscribe if you're new, and I will keep on showing you guys a trip and more interesting plants and things to come. So till next time.